seul amour, mon Paris.
All right, we've got Sean here, and he's got a restaurant just outside Girona. Obviously a food guy, and he comes here and does the food for the team for the tour. You're known as pretty much a food guy as well. How does this fit with your eating habits being on the tour?
Well, it depends. Depends where we are. Some hotels, the food is good. Some hotels, the food is very mediocre. Obviously, the guys always get to eat great with Sean because he's a very, very creative chef and can get it done while he's on the road. Of course, you know, here and there, when we start going through Burgundy, I'll escape the team here and there and go out for dinner on my own or with a sponsor or something like that to, you know, to some of the better restaurants. I mean, obviously this year we hit a lot of wine regions too. You know, we're going to go through the Vosges, which, you know, is close to Alsace, which make, you know, wonderful white wines. And then Burgundy, obviously probably the best wine in the world comes out of Burgundy. And as we head south, I'll probably drink a little Chateauneuf de Pape. And, you know, I mean, I try to keep it regional. Where we are in France, I try to, you know, eat and drink what comes from that area.
What about the guys on the team? Do they, you know, you've obviously got guys that are from Europe. Do they tend to have a glass of wine with dinner as well?
Actually not. I mean, I certainly don't prevent them, but you know, as maybe in the last couple days of the race when things are pretty well wrapped up, then they will. But they're pretty straight edge at this point in time in the race, and that's on their own volition.
So from your standpoint, what do you enjoy more, like being California in that wine region or over here? And
Oh, I like French wine much more than California wine, sorry.
That's good. So what's your plans as far as then taking back anything from, you go on a winery tours and keep storing them in the back of the truck as we go along?
Past experience has shown me that whenever I try to store wine in the truck, that it either gets left out and, you know, just boiling hot and ruined, or the staff just drinks it without knowing whose it is. And especially when you know, when you have a lot of Australians on the staff, you know, wine doesn't stick around for very long.
So the Australians are the worst then, as far as the wine consumption?
I mean, I had a couple years ago some very, very expensive Premier Cru champagne that I was bringing back, and I went out to the bus one day on the rest day, and everyone's sitting around, you know, clearly a little buzzed watching a football game, and there they were drinking some very expensive champagne out of plastic cups. So now I have a special sticker that has an Australian flag and a line through it that I stick onto all wine. No.
All right, well maybe I'll look back at coming when we hit to Burgundy and make sure I'm around and grab one of those wine tours with you.
Yeah, absolutely.